I was raising 4 children, and I was married at the time, and our marriage was kind of rocky, and the lights was cut off in the home and the water and everything, and I went to my mom. I said, the Lord is dwelling on me to move to Raleigh, North Carolina. And she was like, baby, you don't know nobody there. I said, I know. I said, but I'm gonna take the children and we're gonna go and we're gonna start over.
And she put us in the car and we headed to Raleigh with only $100 to our name. We didn't know where we were going. We didn't know where we were gonna stay when we got there.
You know, it was kind of one of those moves we made in the middle of the night.
I just remember that coming to Raleigh, we were just still unsure about, like, what are we doing here? What is life going to be like? There was a lot of uncertainty.
There's a sense of hopelessness that you have when you don't have proper housing. You know, you don't feel content. You don't feel secure. And there was a little shadow of fear that rested upon our family because these things were just up in the air.
It was a different location for the next couple of days until we got settled into a homeless shelter. And I remember, for me, trying to find a little bit of privacy, trying to find a little bit of home that really wasn't there.
And it's there where we stayed for about a year. Then after that, we received housing at Raleigh Gardens.
It wasn't good for us at that time, but so much positive came out of it when we left and we saw, okay, now we have a chance to be in our house. Let's make the most of it.
What that means is you'll go through hard times in life. You'll see some difficult days, but God won't leave you there. He always comes alongside and helps you make it to where you need to go. And for us, back in 1992, that was Habitat for Humanity.
I got in touch with Habitat and they told me what I needed to do. And I was like, my God, it would be awesome to be able to put the children in a home of our own, where there would be peace, where we can grow together.
And for us at the time, what do you mean by permanent? Are we gonna own it? Is it gonna be ours? Is it gonna be our place to call our own? And she said, yes.
Man, I think one of the things we were even more excited about really was, just getting out there helping, trying to help build the house, just excited it was gonna have a place that was gonna be our home, that was gonna be, a foundation, somewhere that we can build from.
I do remember Saturdays actually getting up fairly early and coming into the job site and working on the house. I remember the nail guns, putting up the roof, the feeling of family, where people were excited to see us when we got there.
There's a great sense of community. Because these homeowners have all helped build each other's homes. The homeowners take pride in their home. They look forward to it.
You get out of life what you put into life. And so this was a prime example of how putting in those Saturdays, beating in those nails, helping out with that paint, and now we got this house to prove and show what we've done.
We finally packed up all of our stuff, put it on a U-Haul, moved in our new home. Everything's set up, and it's just a joy, and it was serenity.
You see the smiles, you see the children jumping up and down. To all the house leaders, that's one of the best things, is seeing the families move in.
We had a place to call our own. We felt like we were accomplished. We felt like we realized that American dream.
There was definitely a sense of pride. Me being the only girl, I had my own bedroom. It was neat, it was clean. It was a sense of pride and accomplishment for us all.
Once we did get the house, that strengthened that even more, and that we were all going to school, college, or we were going to do something with our lives.
A home provides stability. It provides strength, love, hope, joy and peace. These things come from having decent living conditions.
I think just having the stability, we were able to kind of focus on the tenets of life. Being good citizens, educating yourself, working, trying to be productive. And so the house gave us that stability. I can't fathom what would have happened to us if that opportunity wasn't granted or provided to us at that time.
And it's the reason why we're in the position that we are today.
Because homes do bring families together. They give them something to look forward to. It's a place to meet and greet, to cry, to have fun, just to be together. So a person that volunteers to put their money towards is putting it towards a good cause.
That house it was built on love, right? People who cared about prosperity of others, a community coming together to support a family that needed help at the time.
that house that keeps on giving. It's that house that keeps on loving. It's that house that keeps on building. It's that house that keeps on healing.
So when you give towards a Habitat for Humanity, you don't know who you're blessing. You don't know the outcome of that individual. You don't know what they're going to become. You could be given to the next lawyer or doctor or maybe politician. You could be given to the next preacher.
There are so many more families that need exactly what we needed back then. You know, the mission hasn't changed. The need is still there. It's just a different family and a different situation. And that's the beauty of Habitat, and that's what keeps it going and why it's gone so long, because the need is still there.